Hi everyone, in today's video, I'm going to answer one of our followers' question posted in our Facebook page called Stepn Global. If you hadn't joined that page, guys, please search Stepn Global. The link is also on the description box of this video. So I'm going to share to you the question that I shall answer from Mesaros Sandor Gergo. I apologize if I pronounce it improperly. He said, "What is the best tactic right now in hopes of a better profit?" So obviously, he's asking about Stepn. And as we all know by now, the GST prices and the shoe prices has been going down for a while. And again, we don't need to discuss the reasons why this has happened. And this is not the main focus of this video, but again, um, I want to share to you just two things that I think personally will help you create a better profit other than just grinding and minting GST. So what are these two um, things that I think will help us eventually earn a better profit? Number one is chasing level 2 gems and above. And the number two is creating a level 30 shoes for future GMT earning. So let's go to the number one. So there are things that you need to consider before you do this strategy. I had shared this graph on the right in our Facebook page and as well as in the community page of YouTube. Just search on the community page or go to our Facebook page again. I will again post this after this video. So number one that you need to consider is the cost to open the mystery box. On top of my mind, level 1 mystery boxes are 9 GST. And I think level 2 mystery boxes are 16 GST. And of course, the GST we are referring here is it refers to the chain. So if you're opening a Solana mystery box, you use the GST price or GST in the Solana. And if you're on the Binance Smart Chain, make sure that you know that the GST price is obviously also the BGST or the GST in the Binance Smart Chain. So number two is, as you can see on this graph, these came from actual information gathered from actual users. And it will show you the amount of energy that you need and also the luck attributes. For me so far, I use, even though my luck is very small, but since I have 10 energy, so 10 energy around 2 plus, you see these three triangles here, I'm still able to get level 1 mystery boxes. But as you can see, it's not as many if you have around 10 or 9 energy and luck of around 15 or at least between 10 to 20, you will be able to get mystery boxes. The dark gray here are the level 1 mystery box. The green are the level 2. Blue are the rare, and the purple is the epic. And there are a few legendary as well. So this will just serve as a guide on how much energy and luck attributes that you need to get for your shoes. And then now, how will you earn by chasing the level 2 gems? Actually, it's not only level 2, even level 1, but it depends on the gems. For level 1 gems, you will only profit if you will get efficiency gems. I'm not sure with the luck in the Solana, but in BSC realms, both the efficiency and luck gems are now being sold at a really good price. So if you can get either efficiency and luck, you will definitely profit. But conversely, if you will get comfort or resilience gem, the cost to open as compared to how much you can sell is lower. So that's one of the risks that you need to take in chasing mystery boxes and gems. So again, I repeat, you only get profit if you will get luck or efficiency gems. If you get comfort and resilience gems, the market floor price of those gems is lower than your opening cost. So you may end up losing. But for what had happened to me, initially I'm not getting anything, but once I get the efficiency, I can recover all my the cost to open the mystery box. And it's also a good way to pump and burn GST because we're using GST to open the mystery box. And some people wants to upgrade if they cannot get mystery 2 boxes, and that will also help the GST to go up because we're burning GST. So that's the number one suggestion that I can think. Let's go to the number 2, leveling your shoes to level 30 for future GMT earning. So it's very important that I will specify here again that um, it's still future, so it's not yet active, guys. A lot of people or a lot of you are asking when. We don't know because the last time I heard is they need to activate all the other use cases of GMT as well. So if I were you, you want to know what are the other GMT use cases, then you can go to the Stepn white paper and read all the other in-app mechanics for burning or destroying GMT. So that will not be part of this discussion. Also, just like the one that we just discussed, leveling shoes to 30 will also help GST to be burned because as we level up GST, we burn more GST than GMT, as you can see on this table. It's too small. I think I had posted this as well on the Facebook page. So just look in our Facebook page after this video. I will upload both this and the lack graph for your reference. So this is the upgrade table, how much per level and how many hours per level. So you know how to time, how long will it be before you can reach that level 30. And as mentioned as well on the Stepn white paper that the supply of GMT is limited to 6 billion, unlike the GST, the utility token, which is unlimited. That's why it's uncontrollable in price. So sooner or later, a lot of this GMT will be burned and will be completely destroyed. They also discuss the mechanics on how the halving or burning of GMT will be destroyed every 3 years. So if I were you, check the white paper. So it was mentioned on the white paper that when GMT use case will be active, you need to have at least 3 energy for you to earn GMT. So you should have at least minimum of 3 shoes before you can earn GMT and level 30. And of course, we need to wait when it will be activated. So what are the risks involved here? Number one is we don't know at that point in time. Let's say the GMT will be active in August or September. We don't know what will be GMT price during that time. Plus, of course, there's a lot of uncontrollable market driving conditions that may affect not only GMT, but GST or the entire crypto as a whole, just like the bear market. So those are the risks that we need to consider. And so far, yes, that's it. Those are those two things that I can think at the moment to eventually help us get a better profit as asked by Mezaros. Hopefully, I answered your question. And guys, if you know anything other than these two things that I mentioned, please comment down below. Also, if you agree or disagree and why, any other questions or suggestions. Let's just avoid FUDing and saying that this will become step and will go down or something like that. Please avoid speculating, because it may happen or not. I don't think it will create a good vibes in the community in general. So final conclusion is I've already presented both the risk and how you can profit on both of those uh, suggestions. So now I'm leaving up to you to decide and make your calculations. And if you still believe in this project, that will really help you and dictate your decision in terms of doing the suggestions that I need. And again, guys, this is only a suggestion. I still expect you to do more research to support what I'm trying to say here. But based on the current situation that GST keeps going down at the moment, then I guess those two are just two among the alternatives that we can do to potentially profit more, as been asked by Mesarios. So let's end up the video with our COTD, or comment of the day. And our comment for the day came from, his name is Car for Coin. He said, really hoping that the Stepn team figures out a way to attract new users. I agree. I think the only way they can is if it's very profitable to walk again. Well, all I can say, it's easier said than done. It's not as easy as we think. And then he said, I think the best chance to push the GST price up is for the Stepn team to take a big piece of their daily revenue from the app and buy GST daily. So again, easier said than done. I don't know. We were already given a chance to voice out some suggestion, and I think it's too late. The form is already closed, and they already announced the immediate future plans in response to that community suggestions that they opened up previously. So I'm not sure if someone suggested your suggestion. It would have been very nice. But don't forget, guys, they're also, paying people to do all these devs. I don't know how many people they need to pay to do the devs, technical support, etc. There's a lot of expenses which we don't really know, and I'm pretty sure it's also huge. Although I must admit that it should be a really, really good suggestion. But since I'm not from Stepn, then I don't know. Hopefully someone from them will be seeing this video so they can consider your suggestion. Lastly, he said, otherwise, it really feels like we're in a death spiral. Again, don't create FUD. Don't, let's try to avoid, saying these negative things. As they say, be careful what you wish for. So for me, although sometimes I've been in a lot of projects that went down, but I never really said this one is dead, this project is dead. What I did is, yes, I just exit some of the coins, but I didn't posted any video anymore and say don't go to this project anymore, guys, it's dead or something like that, because I know any negative thing can create a negative effect on people that can watch or can read. So I hope we would be very careful on our words. And I also like how Dennis Orbison had replied. He said, attracting new users just prolongs the inevitable. Right now, Stepn team needs to focus on creating a sustainable ecosystem with just the users they have now. Once they figure out, then they can focus on expanding to new users. Actually, I like all the suggestions and comments of Dennis Orbison. If you can try to check all his reply, it really makes sense. And for now, he's really into a deep analysis of what's going on, and hopefully he can figure out something valuable and useful, and something that he can present to the developers with a backup calculation and study, so that when we try to suggest that you should slice your profit and buy back GST, we should back it up as well with like calculation why we think it's that, or it would be easier for them to understand why we suggested this if we have this really concrete details of why this should be happening. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for all the comments. I really appreciate and read all of them. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, guys, please do me a favor and hit that like button if you find value in my videos. Please share also so that other Stepn users will have access to my videos. And I'm hoping that it keeps giving you some thoughts and challenge your ideas, and at the same time is giving you some helpful tips in terms of Stepn. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Let's go and walk.